Top stories from our studios here in the National Capital Region. The top headlines we're tracking for you on your screens next. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reacts to the big Ambedkar row, slams the Congress party, says malicious liars cannot hide their misdeeds. IPS D. Rupa Mudgil files a criminal defamation case against IAS Rohini Sindhuri yet again. The Rajasthan High Court has granted parole to Asa Ram Bapu on health grounds. Umar Khalid has been granted interim bail for 7 days in the Delhi riots case to attend his cousin's wedding. Meanwhile, Sharad Pawar met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and gifted him Maharashtrian pomegranates. Big news coming in from the world of sports. Ravichandran Ashwin has announced his retirement from international cricket right after the Gaba test. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval met with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi to discuss the border issues face to face after 5 years. Meanwhile, BJP State President BY Vijayendra meets Prime Minister Narendra Modi, briefs him about his achievement as State President and explains BJP's by-poll defeat in Karnataka. Talking about the Oscars, India's official entry, Lapata Ladies, in the Best International Feature category at the 97th Academy Awards is now out of the Oscars race. But 2 other Indian origin films remain in the race. Our top focus this news wheel. You've got Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has come out strongly in defense of Home Minister Amit Shah on the Ambedkar row. He took to platform X to say, and I quote, "Well, if the Congress and its rotten ecosystem think that their malicious lies can hide their misdeeds of several years, especially their insult towards Dr. Ambedkar, they are gravely mistaken. The people of India have seen time and again how one party, led by one dynasty, has indulged in every possible dirty trick to obliterate the legacy of Dr. Ambedkar and humiliate the SC/ST communities. The list of Congress's sins towards Dr. Ambedkar include, take a look at this, getting him defeated in elections not once but twice." He goes on to say that Pandit Nehru campaigning against him and making his loss a prestige issue, denying Ambedkar a Bharat Ratna, denying Ambedkar's portrait a place of pride in Parliament's Central Hall. And Congress can try as they want, says the Prime Minister, but they can't deny the worst massacres against SC/ST communities that have happened under their regimes. For years, the Prime Minister goes on to say, they sat in power but did nothing substantive to empower the SC and ST communities. Earlier, the BJP and Congress sparred in the Parliament over Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar as well. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, in his concluding address in the Rajya Sabha over the 75 years of the Constitution, the big Samvidhan debate, had lashed out at the Congress party, stating that it has become a fashion for the grand old party to keep repeating Ambedkar's name. Taking a jibe at the Congress party, Home Minister went on to say that had the party taken God's name so many times, they would have gotten a place in heaven. The video of the speech is only 11 seconds that the Congress has released. Amit Shah has been given the statement in the larger context is what the BJP is saying at this point in time.
अभी एक फैशन हो गया है, आम्बेडकर 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 आम्बेडकर। इतना नाम अगर भगवान का लेते हैं तो 7 जन्मों तक स्वर्ग मिल जाता। आम्बेडकर का नाम अभी 100 बार ज्यादा लो, परंतु 7-8 में आम्बेडकर जी के प्रति आपका भाव क्या है ये मैं बताता। मान्यवर, आम्बेडकर जी को देश की पहली कैबिनेट से इस्तीफा क्यों दे दिया? अंबेडकर जी ने कई बार कहा कि अनुसूचित जातियों और जनजातियों से हुए व्यवहार से मैं असंतुष्ट हूं। सरकार की विदेश नीति से मैं असहमत हूं और आर्टिकल 370 से मैं असहमत हूं। इसलिए वो छोड़ना चाहते थे। उनको आश्वासन दिया गया, आश्वासन पूरा नहीं हुआ। उन्होंने इग्नोरेंस के चलते इस्तीफा दे दिया। और एक श्री BC रॉय ने पत्र लिखा कि अंबेडकर और राजा जी जैसे दो महानुभाव मंत्रिमंडल छोड़ेंगे तो क्या होगा। तो नेहरू जी ने उनको जवाब में लिखा है, राजा जी के जाने से तो थोड़ा बहुत नुकसान होगा, अंबेडकर के जाने से मंत्रिमंडल कमजोर नहीं होता है। मान्यवर, ये विचार जो खड़गे जी कह रहे हैं ना, क्या आपत्ति है? जिसका विरोध करते हो उसका वोट के लिए नाम देना है, कितना उचित है? क्योंकि अब अंबेडकर जी को मानने वाले पर्याप्त संख्या में आ गए हैं, इसलिए आप अंबेडकर अंबेडकर कर रहे हो। मान्यवर, मुंबई के मेयर ने एक पत्र लिखा था कि मऊ में अंबेडकर जी का स्मारक बनाना चाहिए। मऊ में जो अंबेडकर जी का जन्म स्थान था, सुझाव लिखा। उन्होंने कहा आमतौर पर स्मारक निजी पहल से बनाने चाहिए। यदि सरकार किसी प्रकार की सहायता करती है तो वो उचित नहीं होगा। उनके कितने स्मारक बने साहब? कोई स्मारक अंबेडकर जी का नहीं बना, देश भर में नहीं बना। अंबेडकर जी के स्मारक कब बने? जब भारतीय जनता पार्टी सत्ता में आई, तब मऊ में डॉक्टर अंबेडकर के जन्मस्थान पर स्मारक बना। लंदन में अध्ययन करते थे, वहां स्मारक बना। नागपुर में शिक्षा दीक्षा ली, वहां बना। दिल्ली में महापरिनिर्वाण स्थल पर बना और मुंबई में चैत्य भूमि में भी बन रहा है। हमने 5 तीर्थ बनाए महामानव।
Meanwhile, the Congress was quick to grab the opportunity to attack the union minister. Several Congress leaders, including leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi and Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, lashed out at Amit Shah over his Ambedkar remarks.
ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के खिलाफ है। ये इन्होंने कहा, ये पहले ही कह रहे थे कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को हम चेंज करेंगे। ये इसके खिलाफ है, अंबेडकर जी के खिलाफ है, उनकी विचारधारा के खिलाफ है। इनका पूरा का पूरा काम अंबेडकर जी ने जो किया और जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है उसको खत्म करने का है, तो सब पूरा देश जानता है।
हमने कल एक कोशिश की कि जब हमारे अमित शाह डिस्कशन कर रहे थे, हमने जब वो डॉक्टर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर के बारे में बोल रहे थे, उन्होंने ये कहा था कि आप लोग अंबेडकर अंबेडकर 100 बार पुकारते हो, उतना ही अगर आप 100 बार भगवान का नाम अगर लेते तो आप 7 बार स्वर्ग में जाते थे। यानी बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर का नाम लेना ये गुनाह है और उनकी बनाई हुई संविधान को विरोध करना उनकी मंशा थी। यानी वो क्या बहुत बड़े आदमी थे? आप भगवान का नाम लेने का काम नहीं कर रहे, अंबेडकर अंबेडकर बोल रहे। ये ऐसा उन्होंने बात किया, तब मैंने हाथ उठाया, तब उनको ईल्ड होने के लिए कहा, लेकिन मुझे वो मौका नहीं मिला। हालांकि उसी वक्त मैं ये उठाकर गड़बड़ करना चाहता था, लेकिन जब पार्लियामेंट चल रही थी तो हम सभी लोग मिलकर इसके लिए जो कोऑपरेट करके डिस्कशन बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर के संविधान पे हो रहा है, तो इसीलिए हम वो उस वक्त खामोश बैठे। और उसके बाद में जब आज शुरू होता ये सवाल हम उठाने के लिए तैयार हो गए। आज आपको मालूम है, सुबह भी हम पार्टी के सभी पार्टी के लोग एक होकर जो बाबा साहब का अपमान शाह ने किया है वो गलत है। इसीलिए वो आई डिमांड हिज रेसिग्नेशन।
Meanwhile, Congress Member of Parliament Jairam Ramesh, he came out, termed Amit Shah's remarks as very disgusting. Listen in to what Jairam Ramesh had to say.
कल साफ हो गया कौन किसका अपमान करता है। कल गृह मंत्री ने डॉक्टर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर का घोर अपमान किया। उन्होंने क्या कहा, आप लोग अम्बेडकर 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 जपते हो, बेहतर होता कि आप भगवान का नाम लेते। ये डॉक्टर अम्बेडकर का अपमान नहीं है तो और क्या है। तो असली बात यह है कि बीजेपी प्रधानमंत्री गृह मंत्री डॉक्टर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर का अपमान करते रहते हैं और इल्ज़ाम लगाते हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी पर। और दूसरी बात, पहली संशोधन की बात है। पहली संशोधन में क्या हुआ, 1951 में जून 18 को पहला संशोधन लाया गया संविधान में। वो उसमें 3 नए अनुच्छेद लाए गए संविधान में। एक 15(4) क्या कहता है, क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आरक्षण को खारिज कर दिया था, रद्द कर दिया था, 15(4) को लाना पड़ा। यानी कि अनुसूचित जाति, अनुसूचित जनजाति और ओबीसी वर्गों के लिए शिक्षा के स्थानों में आरक्षण का प्रावधान मिले। ये 15(4) कहता है पहले संशोधन। दूसरा 19(2) जो फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच पर कोई रीजनेबल रिस्ट्रिक्शन लगाई गई है। असली बात यह है कि 3 जुलाई 1950 को सरदार पटेल ने जवाहरलाल नेहरू को एक खत लिखा था और उन्होंने, ये खत मेरे पास है, 3 जुलाई 2004 पन्ने का खत है और इसमें साफ कहते हैं सांप्रदायिक प्रचार से हमें लड़ना है। सांप्रदायिक प्रचार का हमें सामना करना पड़ा, ये सबसे बड़ी चुनौती है। और उन्होंने श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी का नाम भी लिया है और वो कहते हैं कि माई ओन फीलिंग इज दैट वेरी सून वी विल हैव टू सिट डाउन एंड कंसिडर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट्स। 3 जुलाई 1950 सरदार पटेल जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी को लिखते हैं कि संविधान का संशोधन होना जरूरी है क्योंकि सांप्रदायिक प्रचार भयंकर तरीके से फैलाया जा रहा है।
Well, from the Ambedkar Rao, shifting our focus to another one that's been brewing up for more than a year in the state of Karnataka. A legal tussle that has once again erupted between IPS officer D. Rupa Mudgil and IS officer Rohini Sindhuri. Now, Rupa has filed a defamation case against IAS officer Rohini Sindhuri. Take a look at this. The 7th ACMM, that's the Metropolitan Magistrate Court in Bengaluru, has taken up the petition of D. Rupa Mudgil and has issued a notice to IAS officer Rohini Sindhuri. On the 19th of February last year, 2023, Rohini Sindhuri had made a statement and later shared it on social media as well. IPS officer and D. Rupa alleged that she made derogatory allegations against her in this particular statement. Rohini Sindhuri's statement is said to have been viewed by at least 2 lakh people. After this derogatory statement, she was transferred without a salary for 6 months and without a post as well. Rohini Sindhuri's statement allegedly caused mental anguish to Rupa's sister, husband and children, according to D. Rupa, the IPS officer. Hence, D. Rupa filed that petition to register a criminal defamation case in this matter. My colleague Pratima Bhatt joins us on the broadcast here. Pratima, these are 2 prominent figures, prominent women when you're looking at the Karnataka bureaucracy. Are there indications of a potential resolution like the Supreme Court has time and again said, but it seems like that hasn't come to be and it's going to further escalate? Help the viewers with what you're picking up from the ground right now.
Yeah, Kabir, both are tough officers, IPS officer Rupa Mudgil and IAS officer Rohini Sindhuri. Both were of high reputation also, and they both were called lady symptoms because for locking horns and with high and mighty political leaders. But now, in this spat, both were involved. It all has started in 2023 when IPS officer Rupa Mudgil she shared her FB 7 photos of Sindhuri, alleging that Sindhuri had sent inappropriate pictures to the male officers. It all triggered, and for that reason, she filed a defamation case against IPS officer. Also, she posted one thing. Get well soon. That post had triggered Rupa, and then it went on to High Court and then to Supreme Court. Rupa Mudgil wanted to squash this case, but that didn't happen. But the court asked both of officers to resolve among themselves, so given chance to resolve differences, but it didn't happen because Rohini Sindhuri was keep on telling that she need a public apology from Rupa Motil, but Rupa denied to do that. So that's why it continued, and now the Rupa has alleged that Rohini's statement, which caused mental anguish not just to her but to her family, to her sister, to her husband, and the children. That's why she filed a case against her. Now now again, as Rupa has filed a case against Rohini, now the case is with that is both the officers have filed cases against both the officers. So it is more of like a ego fight now it seems, Sabi.
Absolutely, a prestige issue nonetheless. Pratima Bhatt bringing us the latest details. But Pratima, needless to say, it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to come out on top of this prestige issue. Of course, one important aspect to look at is how the public is also viewing this. We'll keep a close eye on that. Pratima Bhatt bringing us the latest details right from Bengaluru. The upcoming new year calls for dismantling the menace of drugs. And why we're saying that is because celebrating the new year peacefully seems to be the local authorities' focus. In a major crackdown, the Bengaluru police seized 12 kilograms of MDMA worth 24 crore rupees, arresting a foreign woman operating a drug network, whilst the primary supplier still remains absconding. The accused, a foreign national, was residing in TC Palya under the KR Puram police station limits and has been running a shop catering to foreign nationals. However, under the guise of selling food products, she was allegedly engaged in peddling narcotics. But it's not just the story of Bengaluru. On the 12th of November, the Chennai City Police arrested 4 youngsters on charges of possession and possessing methamphetamine for the purpose of sale on the IT corridor in Thoraipakkam. On the 7th of November, raids at private apartment complexes and PG accommodation rented by college students in Chennai's Tambaram and Palikaranai uncovered links to an international drug network, leading to the arrest of 2 Sudanese nationals and 4 college students. Then again, shifting our focus to Hyderabad, on the 8th of November, raid on hospitals in Hyderabad and Secunderabad led to the seizure of controlled drugs. The raiding teams found substances which are classified as controlled drugs, and their sale and possession are strictly regulated under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act. Then you've got Ahmedabad. The crime branch of Ahmedabad police arrested a history sheeter named Zishan Datta Pavale for possession of 1.23 kilograms of MDMA. Major crackdown on drugs, all in the run-up to the New Year festivities and celebrations. From Hyderabad to Ahmedabad, Chennai, and the national capital as well. Meanwhile, the latest update on the Atul Subhash suicide case. In her statement to the Marathali police, Nikita, the estranged wife of Atul Subhash, the techie who died by suicide, has claimed that she, in fact, is the real victim in this case, citing harassment over household issues. She insists Atul made her leave the house, and these revelations certainly add new dimensions to the ongoing investigation into the case. Congress Member of Parliament and lawyer Manish Tiwari, he argued on behalf of the accused. The 3 arrested people are currently in jail and will need to seek bail in Bengaluru Sessions Court. The Bengaluru police had arrested the 3 accused, Nikita Singhania, Nisha Singhania and Anurag Singhania, particularly the in-laws of Atul Subhash, 5 days after Atul's tragic death by suicide on the 9th of December. Now to the Marathali police. The wife, Nikita, goes on to say that she, in fact, is the real victim, citing harassment and cooking disputes. Meanwhile, in a major twist to the Muda case, BJP leader Harsha has been accused of attempting to bribe Snehamai Krishna to withdraw from the case altogether. Harsha, BJP leader from Mysore's Chamaraja constituency, is said to have offered money to Krishna, who is involved in this case. According to Krishna, Harsha, along with Sriddhi, lured him with money to withdraw his application for the transfer of the case to the CBI. Harsha allegedly claimed to be a close aide of Chief Minister Siddaramaia's wife, Parvati. Now, the two reportedly met Krishna near Muda on the 13th of December. Harsha is said to have offered any amount of money Krishna desired. However, Krishna rejected the offer. On the 15th of this month, Harsha and Srinidhi reportedly went to Krishna's house and made the same proposition to his son, showing him a bag of money. Harsha claimed that he had already paid another activist, Gangaraj, 1.5 crore rupees for a similar deal. And Snehamai Krishna has since filed a complaint with the Enforcement Directorate and a formal complaint with the Lokayukta. Maintaining our focus on the state of Karnataka, because today Karnataka Minister Lakshmi Hebalkar arrived at the Suvarna Saudha along with 21 Gruha Lakshmi scheme beneficiaries. Gruha Lakshmi is one among the 5 guarantee schemes implemented by Siddaramaia's Congress government after coming to power, and the scheme provides 2,000 rupees per month to women head of families. Now, during the visit, beneficiaries observed the proceedings of the House and later even interacted with the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar. Later, speaking to the media, Lakshmi Hebalkar hit out at the BJP, saying that they joked about the Gruha Lakshmi scheme, terming it as an election gimmick, but the scheme had actually served the purpose it was introduced for. Lakshmi Hebalkar even shared the story of 3 women and how they benefited from the scheme. But amidst the infighting, or well, reports of it rather, in the state unit of BJP in Karnataka, the state president, BY Vijayendra, was in the national capital, met Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi today. Vijayendra held a 15-minute-long meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during which he briefed the PM about his achievements as a president over the past year. He presented a booklet detailing the work accomplished under his leadership, including initiatives such as the Muda Padyatra, the Waqf campaign, and the membership drive. During the discussion, Prime Minister Modi did in fact inquire about the BJP's recent by-election defeat and sought an explanation for that particular loss. Vijayendra outlined the gaps and challenges faced during the election. Following the meeting with Prime Minister, the BJP state president also sought an appointment to meet Home Minister Amit Shah. Now, Vijayendra's meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi comes at a time when the ruling Congress in Karnataka has levelled grave allegations, accusing Vijayendra of offering 150 crore rupees bribe to former Karnataka State Minorities Commission Chairman Anwar Manipadi. Vijayendra has, however, denied the allegations and has strongly demanded for CBI to probe into the allegations, daring Congress party-led government in the state. Vijayendra is also facing rebellion within the party, with the faction led by Vijaypura MLA Basangauda Patil Yatnal going all out against him, taking a separate agitation over the Waqf row. Meanwhile, an appalling case of negligence has surfaced at the BC Welfare Gurukulam in Danavai Gudum, Khammam, where a class 10 student, Lakshmi Bhavani, has suffered immensely after being repeatedly bitten by rats in the school's hostel. Lakshmi Bhavani was bitten by rats multiple times between March and November. Despite being administered anti-rabies vaccines, her condition continued to worsen. 4 days ago, her health deteriorated severely and she lost mobility in her legs and arms. Currently, she is undergoing treatment at Mamta Hospital in Khammam, all for free at this point in time. The victim, a resident of Mustafa Nagar in Khammam, is battling paralysis in her right leg and arm. Her mother revealed that Lakshmi called home last week, complaining of pain and immobility. She also highlighted poor facilities and a recurring rat problem at the hostel, blaming staff negligence for the incident. Well, the parents and some of the students over there still allege that similar rat bites have occurred before due to the lack of proper maintenance at this hostel as well. And that's the situation, because parents and local political leaders, including former BRS MLA Sandra Venkata Veerayya, have strongly condemned the school management. They visited Lakshmi in the hospital and demanded immediate government action. The BJP also targeting the Congress government in the state.